welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Ben Looning, I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we are trying the Jack Daniel's single barrel. Yeah, everybody knows Jack Daniel's. It's the most famous whiskey in the world, but everybody knows the old number 7. And this year is the more expensive and more elusive, older and a more mature brother, the single barrel. What they do is they actually take hand-picked casks and they barrel them single barrels. They take a single barrel and barrel it, and in the top here you have a label, and here it says barrel number 2208586, bottling date 10th of May 2022, and we have a barrel house 3-08. So, I don't know if it's house 0 and layer 8. That would make sense because usually you take them from the sweet spot. And the sweet spot I know it from Kentucky, but Tennessee is not that far away. Maybe it's a little higher in Tennessee because they're more south. And yeah, so usually you take them from 5th or 6th row or 7th row. 8th row would be a bit higher, so a bit more additive maturation, a bit more hefty maturation. So if you do know what the 3-08 means, if that is warehouse number 3 with the layer 8, then please write it down in the comments below. It would really interest me. Yeah, and what else is there? Oh, let's already fill it. We already all know that it's not a bourbon, it's a Tennessee whiskey. And that actually goes back to 1944, where they just made whiskey, and bourbon whiskey was made from Bourbon County, and they actually got their own classification from the United States, and it is written into a House bill of the state of Tennessee what Tennessee whiskey is, and it is a trademark. You can't make Tennessee whiskey if you're not made under the rules of the state of Tennessee, which has to be made in Tennessee, obviously, and you have to have a lot of rules. They are very similar to bourbon, plus charcoal mellowing. So what you do is you have your raw spirit, which is kind of sharp. That's why you need to put it in a cask and have it there and let it mature to get that sharpness out. Or you can put it through a charcoal filter, and that takes out the most reactive, the most small alcohol molecules and react to them, and that makes the whiskey smoother, because the methanol and the very small molecules, the reactive molecules, they're also very reactive in your mouth, and they feel like window cleaner or just a spirit taste, and that is reduced within the charcoal mellowing. And that is also the reason why Jack Daniel's is so popular, because you don't have that burning of a spirit in your mouth that much. So anyway, enough talk, let's get into the single barrel. It's very sweet, a little bit of vanilla and a lot of oak character. So you do realize this is fresh oak, this is high up in the warehouses, warm summers in Tennessee, and it has so much sweetness in there. You know, when you have a sweetness candy where you have sweet and then you have saturated sweet, when you take a spoonful of sugar, or you take one of these fudges, they're just saturated with sweetness, and that is a little bit of a feeling in there. So you have a lot of toffee caramel in there. That is the most dominant I can smell in that glass. So a lot more intense than the little brother old number 7. Also 45% ABV, carries more alcohol, carries more flavor. I didn't have a Tennessee whiskey for a long time. That is so nice because it's so easy. This charcoal mellowing makes the whiskey so easy to drink. It's just, you have it in your mouth, there's just a little hint of alcohol in there, and you just feel the corn, you feel the oak, you feel the caramel from the wood sugars, you feel a little bit of that vanilla touch to it, and it really has a lot of flavor in a very mild manner. Yeah, that is the thing with Jack Daniels. Everybody's like, oh, old number 7 is, oh, gee, boy. I do like the old number 7, but it's so overused. It's just boring, and everybody knows it, everybody has it, and that makes it a little bit inflationary. So if you do like your old number 7, but it's just become bland, then maybe you try a single barrel or try a Gentleman Jack or something like that. I do like the Jack Daniel's distillery. It is a bit inflationary used with its old number 7, but what I do like is the 27 Gold. Very nice one. Is one of my favorite whiskies. Yeah. So if you actually come from the Netherlands, you can buy this at Whisky.com in the shop. And for everybody else, you can have a look around at Whisky.com. There are tons of information about whiskey. Or find the Jack Daniel's distillery video. You'll learn all about how Jack Daniel's whiskey is made on the YouTube channel or on Whisky.com. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.